Everybody, welcome back. We're here for our April update. It's April the 9th already? My goodness. I'm
Welcome
back.
home.
Thank you. Thank you very much. It's good to be home. All this snow. Look, guys, I left. It was 92 degrees, and it was actually quite humid. I came home yesterday. Came home on Friday. We had a flooded basement, which was not a nice thing to deal with. And then yesterday I said, Maureen, this is a blizzard. This isn't just like a couple of inches of snow. This is a blizzard. But so thankfully it's at a time of year where we know it's going to disappear quickly. I had a good trip home, and at the end of this video, Jim Delahunty and I visited a great course, Cheraw State Park in South Carolina. I got to tell you, if you haven't played it, if you ever go down to the States again, this place is unbelievable. It's inexpensive. The course is gorgeous. You can actually stay there for several days, as explained in the video, and it doesn't cost an arm and a leg, and it's just a beautiful course. So hope you enjoy it. It's about 9 minutes long, but you can watch that at your own leisure. Well, we have a lot to talk about, so I won't take much more of your time. Today we're going to talk about our, first up, we had an open house on the 29th, Cam. How did that go?
We did. It's a great energy. Nice to see some new faces come in. We had a little bit of weather that day as well. Seems like whenever we book an open house in late March, the winter arrives. But no, it was a great day. A few new gold members from some other courses, and enticed to consider Carleton. So that was really positive. A few new gold members and learned to love it. So we're thrilled for that, and just like to thank the members that were there promoting our club and supporting as volunteers that day.
Yeah, notice that fine shirt you're wearing from the old course in St. Andrews. Very, very nice.
Family gift. I haven't been there, not yet, but on my list.
Winter League updates.
Winter League. Well, John, it's I can't believe we've actually gone through our 16-week Winter League series. But we're holding on to those results for a little bit longer. Anyone who's in the league might have noticed that in the last E-Blast, last update, we're holding off on the results of the last 3 weeks to do a final reveal when we do our Masters Pool reveal. So the last 3 weeks are being kept a secret. We're going to announce all the winners from the 8-week league, from the 16-week league, all at once, early next week when we announce our Masters Pool winner as well.
Oh, that's good. And speaking of the Masters Pool and Party, let's do it.
Yeah, that's right, John. So this week we do have a lot of activities going on. So first off, everyone should have already received the email about our Masters Pool. It's our biggest pool of the year, so sign up is still available. A reminder email will have gone out by the time you watch this. So we already are close to about 50 people in the pool. We'd love to get about 60 or 70. We pay out the top 10 players, top 10%, of the field will get a payout in golf shop credit. And that's not all. We also are doing some fun activities over the weekend. On Saturday, we're going to have the big screens up with the projector watching the Masters live here in the clubhouse. We're going to have our pub menus going to be available, so people can come have some drinks, have some wings, have some chicken fingers, fries, all that great stuff. And then following it up, we're doing a ball fitting day and a club fitting day on Monday following the Masters on April 14th. For people who are interested in getting fit for a proper golf ball, Callaway will be here showcasing how their ball does versus all the competitor golf balls. And we're doing club fittings as well that day. So it's going to be an elite club fitting experience, but boy, I'll tell you, this week's going to be pretty busy for us.
Yeah. So, okay, we got to talk about it, fellas. We got the Masters coming up. We need your picks. You first.
Oh, it's tough this year. If you ignore the big dogs.
Yeah, okay, ignore the big dogs.
You ignore Scotty and Rory, two betting leaders this week. I mean, a close 1B, tee to green, so important. Morikawa is hitting it great right now. So I could see him being up there. And you can't forget about Spieth at Augusta. Right? I think he could creep up, and we'd love to see the Canadian boy, if Connors can make a couple of putts. Mm-hmm. Right, ball striking, he's going to be there too, but can he roll the rock at Augusta is the question.
Speed greens are going to be 13 figure? 13 or 14?
Minimum. Minimum. They got a little rain. They've got the sub-air. The fairways, they won't be firm and fast. They never are, but the greens will firm up, and the weather looks great, which should be great viewing. And yeah, everything should be on schedule, which is what you want to see at Augusta.
Was it you that mentioned to me last week that we could start someone on the greens? An amateur golfer could start on the greens, pro starts from the back tees, and the pro would easily beat the amateur golfer. All the amateur golfer has to do is putt out, and would never be able to beat a pro.
Yeah, there's been some chatter, I think, worldwide online about that concept and being on the far side of the green. And how many times would an amateur even putt the ball off the green, right? And have a tough time, right? Perhaps like 4 or 5 putts. They're so challenging. And that pro from the championship tees, I think would win in a lot of cases.
I think so too. All right, Tyler, who you got?
Yeah, well, my picks are certainly a fan favorite. Still trying for his first green jacket. I want to go with Rory. I know Rory. He won earlier in the season. And then I think my black horse would be Victor Hovland, coming off a strong win last week. If he can hold up that momentum and if he's putting well, he can certainly, shoot a low score. It, like Cameron said, it's all going to come down to the putting. Yep. Whoever leads the putting stats at the Masters will likely win this week.
It happens every year. That's almost every tournament, actually. Yeah. Whoever's putting is going to win usually. So, although I've seen Scheffler, when he's zoned in on his distances, it's tough. Yeah. I mean, he's putting them in like 3-4 feet on those distances, and I don't know if he can do it at Augusta.
He's due. Hasn't won yet this year.
Yeah. So there's another guy. That's my guy. So hopefully he'll be able to do well as well. Hey, listen, you put out an email, a blast the other day. It wasn't an email. It was a blast to the members about Operation 36. I thought it was some kind of CIA thing, but it's not. Maybe you can help us out with that.
Yeah, no, it's nothing to do with the CIA, but I like that. No, so Operation 36 is a new initiative the golf shop team is putting together. It's part of our junior programming, and it's a 12-week program where it's geared all around junior clinics and on-course play. Operation 36 has a philosophy on how you teach the game, and really it's from the green backwards. So they don't teach you from off the tee to the green. It's from the green backwards, and that is actually a very good philosophy on when you want to learn the game properly. So my assistants, Fergus Nolan, and help from Brad Smith, who's going to be one of the coordinators for Operation 36, will be here. It's launching in May, so we're pretty excited. There's going to be more information going out in the next couple of days. So for any junior who's looking to get involved, or parents trying to get their juniors involved, let us know. We'd be happy to give more information about it. It'll also be one of our big topics during our Junior Info Day, which will be coming up in early May as well.
That's great news. Good news for the juniors. I'm glad we're really promoting that. So the captain put out a message with a lot of good information in it. Let's talk about some of the highlights of the ones that I found anyway. First one was the hybrid tees. What's going on there?
Now that's a bit of a covert good CIA operation over the winter, right? From the captain, the playing committee. No, it's really, really nice. There's more information that's going to come out in some subsequent communication to the membership, but to have some more yardages that everyone can play. Yeah. So in the past, just as one example of many, we've had a big gap between our black and our yellow tees and in that green area. Well, now we're going to have some options in between. It's a really, really nice play it forward type initiative, right? Similar to, 36, creating a course that's going to be better suited to portions of our membership. And there'll be some opportunities for member events and leagues to consider using some of these hybrid options. So it's going to be a mix. We're not going to have a new color deck out there, but on the new scorecard, there's going to be a tee that you can play that's a combination of other tees. And in addition to black and yellow, there's going to be some other, other options for the other players that might be looking for a course closer to 6,000. There's lots of new hybrid options coming.
That's great news. Good news. He talked about the Back Nine initiative. Like you're going to have some Days starting on the back nine.
Yeah, back nine initiative. So we're starting out with 2 days to start with. And what this initiative is, we have a lot of members who enjoy playing 9 holes. We have some membership categories that are only available to play 9 holes at a time. And what they get treated to is always the front 9. Now we have a beautiful front 9, but a lot of the comments we get is, well, what's the back 9 like? So Phil and myself and the playing committee have put together 2 days. One day will be on a Sunday and one day will be on a Monday, one in May, one in June, where we're going to be starting off. All the tee will be on the front, on the back 9. So you'll be starting on the back 9 to experience the back 9 first, and then you come around and play the front 9 to finish. So it's a new initiative. We're going to see how it takes off. If there's a lot of positive comments and success from it, then we want to introduce a few more opportunities throughout the year to do it.
Well, I'll tell you what we do in Florida for the early birds. Like, you can't get a tee off time at my course in Florida. You got to get up at 6 o'clock the morning before. Everybody who's played with me down there knows the story. However, if you get there really early in the morning, like it's at 7 o'clock, and you only want to play 9 holes, they put you out on the back 9. And they do that, I think they give you, there's a half an hour of times that you can go out on the back 9, you can play your 9, you're not going to play 18, so that's great. By the time the first groups get out, you'll have your course free. So that's another option that if we ever decide to go that route, if you want to get out early in the morning, we could try that sometime, hopefully.
Well, Joel's going to be thrilled with our little change. That's going to give the front 9 greens a mini break. And
Yeah,
of course,
yeah.
they always get a little bit more play than our back 9 greens.
Absolutely. Hey, there's another initiative I'm really happy about. I've been obbing this for years. In the past, if you wanted to play just senior men's match play, you had to join the senior men's league, and I thought that was a bit much. You had to, join the whole league just to play match play, and it's a club event, and I never could understand it. Well, Phil, our captain, couldn't understand it either, and so we are now having a senior men's match play as a club event. You do not have to belong to the league, which is great news for us that didn't want to have to do that. The other thing is there's some software we bought that will help alleviate a lot of the match play for sure. We're going to try it for some of the leagues as well. I've promised to run a trial with it in terms of a parallel system for men's league, although hopefully we'll be able to get that off the ground. But certainly the match play is just phenomenal, that software, that new software.
Yeah, so we're adopting a software called Smart Golf, which is designed specifically for golf leagues, and match play events. So we're really excited to be introducing this year. It's going to help kind of streamline everything all through one program. The match plays especially. There's a lot going back and forth, a lot of trying to contact your next opponent, not knowing who that might be. This does it automatically, so there's a lot of automation happening in this program, as well as for the leagues as well. And for simple leagues or more complex leagues, they have a lot of features. So we're pretty excited taking this on. Like John said, we're going to run it for a year, see how it works out. I think we're going to have a lot of success with it.
Yeah. Especially the match play. When I saw that, my eyes just popped out of my head. Tyler, I went in to get you today to come out here, and I could barely move in that pro shop because of all the stock you got. I'm going to get some B-roll. People, hold on. I mean, we got this beautiful towel here. You can see that, 19th towel. He's got a beautiful bag over here, Sunday bag, incredibly nice bag. But this is just a tip of the iceberg, okay? We're going to talk more. I'm going to let him talk about it, but I want to talk about one thing that I see happening every year. Some of us go down to the States, you buy a club. Oh, yeah, I've always wanted this club. You get it, you start hitting with it, and you're not hitting well with it, and you come back here to this guy, and you say to him, or this guy, and you say to him, gee, I can't seem to hit this thing. Why? We didn't get it fitted. Number one, it's the wrong shaft, probably the wrong club for you. Why would you do that when we've got expertise here at the club? We've got the best prices in town. If you go out anywhere else, you will never beat his price, and you'll get the right club for you. Am I right on any of this?
John, you're pretty right. We take a lot of pride in the success of our golf shop here. It's really turned around in the last 3-4 years here. Even winning an Ottawa Zone Award for Merchandisers of the Year. We pride ourselves on having an amazing selection for all golfers, all genders, all demographics, as well as a lot of club fittings. We don't want to sell you a club off the floor, even though we have all the clubs you need off the floor. We would rather take the time, spend an hour with you, get you properly fitted for the shaft, for the length, for the model of the head, for the loft. A lot of people think they need a 3-wood these days. Well, you know what? We're selling 7 woods, probably 3-to-1 of 3 woods. So, I mean, there's a lot of information out there that we need to make sure the member understands before any purchase. I get it. Sometimes you can walk into a discount golf shop and pick something out. I mean, hey, for $100, that's a great price, but will that actually help your game at all? Maybe. Chances are it's not properly fitted for you. Right now is an amazing time. We are fully stocked in the golf shop. If you're walking in the golf shop today, you're going to be having access to everything. Barely any members have been in there. So if you want a first crack at the new clothing lines, some of our new putters that we have, new wedges, new golf bags, everything, it's out on the floor right now. It's hard for us to even walk around, so please come in and have a look. But like you said, John, we're here for the members. We have special member pricing, and we will always match or beat Golf Town pricing as well. If they have a promo going on, we pride ourselves on always matching that.
Buy Canadian. Buy it from us. You're going to get a better deal here. I can tell you that right now. You're going to get, but you also have one promotion coming up, Titleist golf balls.
Yep. So we are at the trail end of our most popular golf ball promo of the year. So the Titleist 4 for 3 promotion is still on. The deadline is Monday, April 14th. So for members who want to load up their lockers with golf balls, it is a great opportunity to load up. You get a free dozen, 4 for 3, so you get that 4th dozen for free. We had a lot of success. Callaway actually ended theirs at the end of April. At the end of March. We have Titleist running till the 14th of April with theirs, so we can still place orders for those.
Now, speaking of golf balls, I always was skeptical about, this ball's better for my swing. And, I mean, who cares? The ball doesn't know what's hitting it. But I found that's not true. I have found there are some golf balls that react better to your swing. And on Monday, I'm going to find out for sure, because I'm here at 12 o'clock getting fitted for a Callaway ball, which I think the chrome soft's my ball, but we're going to find out. Talk about that for a minute.
No, you're absolutely right, John. And you got to think about your equipment. And the golf ball is a major part of your equipment. Just like a brand new driver or a putter or a wedge, your golf ball is as important to be properly fitted for. A lot of times, we say, even if you're not getting fitted for a ball, stick with one ball. Like for people who find golf balls in the trees all the time, every hole they might be playing with a different golf ball. Well, that ball is going to react very differently off the tee, around the greens, with your long irons, with your short irons. So getting fit for a golf ball will not only tell you what type of golf ball you should have, but it'll also give you a little bit more confidence when you're teeing it up. Yep. Some golf balls launch higher, some will have more spin, some will have less spin, some are 3-piece covers, some are 4-piece covers. So there is a lot of technology in that golf ball. Doesn't hurt. Getting fit for a golf ball is free. Might as well know what's the best golf ball for you.
Well, I was playing with a couple of balls I found, and I have a new putter, my new putting style, which I won't go in, people will see it, but my putter, I can take the putter and put it over the golf ball, the ball wedges in, and I can pick it up. Except for this new ball, this other ball I found, I couldn't do it. I kept trying it, wouldn't go in. Why? The cover is hard as rock. It's as hard as rock. That's how I knew, okay, these golf balls are all different. My Callaway went in, my Titleist went in, but the other one, no. Soft cover, hard cover. There's a big difference, folks. And even with our swing speeds, there is a difference. So get fitted for your ball. Like you said, it's probably the biggest change in golf in terms of distance and all sorts of spin and everything like that is the golf ball, not the club. So that's kind of an important part of your equipment. So Callaway's here on Monday, and okay, I came in. When you come into the clubhouse for the first time, after, you are going to be shocked at these new windows. They were so bright, I was going to shoot into the windows. We're actually, it was too bright. You wouldn't be able to see us. We're actually shooting with the windows behind us, but I've got B-roll so you can see what they look like. They're gorgeous. Talk about our new windows and other capital improvements.
Yeah, no, they are beautiful. Manitic Windows did a phenomenal job, and we're thrilled. We're absolutely thrilled. The vista, I think we'll be able to see all of us members coming in on 18, rolling in that 30-footer and celebrating. We'll try not to watch any of the 3 putts. So tremendous. It's just going to be so much brighter. There's a phenomenal sliding feature to the bottom section of the windows. We can let some air into the room. Much wider view. I mean, they're sealed perfectly. We got some great reports that the framing, the structure of our building was in great, amazing condition.
Okay.
So it was a very smooth install. And one of the benefits, we knew we'd get a great view of the back as well. But walking into the room, as you mentioned, the immediate wow from the dance floor, just looking a little bit to your right, the panorama view of the river. I can't wait till everyone can have a chance to see it. It's amazing.
I feel like I'm on the 18th green right now. That's how close it looks compared to what it was. It's just beautiful.
And earlier, Tyler mentioned it's hard to walk around and sometimes in the retail area.
Yeah.
Well, now we have a good view. They like to put out so much product on this back deck. You can get a better view of that too. And we have a nice new door leading into the golf shop, and that'll be a great member benefit. It's used so frequently. So that will be closing a lot smoother. And the last step of the project, we're replacing the door by the parking lot at the end of this week. That one is not quite sealed properly, so we're going to replace that one, which will limit a few drips of water that have started coming in, and that'll solve that problem.
Okay, any other projects you can talk about or that haven't started yet or that have started?
Yeah, no, great progress. We've replaced a big section of our piping in the basement as well. That's complete, so we're most of the way through our addressing some of our water in the basement.
Yeah, tell me about it. Water in the basement. 16 inches, folks. 16 inches of water in my basement. Thank God I don't have any drywall to replace. We lost that in a previous flood. League registrations are going out soon. Tyler, can you talk about that?
So yes, I mean, one thing I love about Carleton is the culture here, and a big part of the culture is playing in a lot of our leagues. So existing members already know this, but any new member who might be listening to this, our leagues are what really bring the Carleton members together. And registration for them will be opening pretty soon. Now, women's registration has opened as of last Sunday during their women's meeting here at the club. But men's league, senior men's league, honey pot league, they will be all opening pretty soon as well. It'll all be online, so it's very easy to log in. We're going to be sending some e-blasts out with links to register. But please do, get your name registered for some of the leagues. If you have any questions about the leagues, we have some amazing conveners, or myself and my staff. We're all here to help answer any questions you might have about these leagues.
Great. I know men's league's going to go out tomorrow. I was just waiting to confirm when the meet and greet was going to be and the pricing, and we've got that, I think, nailed down now. So that'll be going out tomorrow. For existing members, you're just going to you're already registered. If you don't want to be in the league, then just let me know. If for new members, you'll be getting a new email blast and a registration information. Ladies Brunch and Fashion Show.
67 women in attendance.
Whoa.
Right, so that's the biggest number for our winter or spring, our lunch and brunches. Unbelievable participation, new record in our time here, and that was great to see. We had some great recognition for some of our new members that were in attendance at the event. Delicious food. Had a nice brunch offering, and we had a great fashion show with about 9 models. Tyler on the MC, Nolan was walking around, and there's some great photos which we posted on social media, and it's always a great day every year. And great to see the ladies having a great time, a nice social get-together for them.
That's wonderful news. That's good. So, we've had an interesting time getting a chef around here. We hired a chef, really nice guy. He looked like a great menu. And then what happened? Tell us where we are.
Yeah, no, so the brunch was Chef Matt's final day at the club. A little bit unexpected. He had wonderful things to say about onboarding and working with the team here, and did decide to move on to another role. So we put plans into action immediately, and we were really thrilled that there were several qualified candidates from our interview process, and it was such a tough decision originally that we were able to engage. Chef Nakul is coming in, previously at Equinel, and we're so thrilled to have him. He's going to be a perfect fit. A lot of experience in the event space, running weddings, member tournaments, and then he has the skills to offer some interesting features and fare for a la carte dining for members and guests. So we're so excited to have Nakul. He starts on the 21st. And then we have Leanne, our front of house manager, starting on Monday the 14th. So we'll be rocking and ready to go for opening day.
You have been a busy person getting all this in place. So it's good. We have 7 weddings here this year, folks. 7 weddings. That's a lot. That's so. And the poor chef starts. And what does he have to get ready for? One of the biggest events we have in the year, the Mother's Day brunch.
Oh, he's working in the background, which we're thrilled, and the season preparation. And definitely, please save the date for Mother's Day brunch. That menu will come out, in probably about a week and a half, 2 weeks, to everyone. We'll have that on the calendar, but please save the date. It's going to be a great offering for your families.
Yeah, it's a second Sunday in May. I think it's May 11th this year.
Sunday, May 11th,
Yeah.
correct.
Okay, gentlemen. I'm putting you both on the spot. Course opening. I'm looking at it now. This is not good. This is not good. Covered in snow. This is April
The tarps are
9th.
off.
Tarps are off.
Greens might be a little slow today, though.
Greens are a little slow today. No kidding. Okay, who wants to go? I'll give you go first.
Yeah, John, I'm looking out there. There's our new beautiful windows. All I see is a big blanket of white stuff here. The white snow, I mean, it looks gorgeous if it was maybe January.
Yeah.
We've had enough of this snow. Prior to yesterday, my estimate was May 1st. Now, we know Joel typically likes to open on a Thursday, and this year, May 1st happens to be on a Thursday. So I'm going to go with that for now. I might be wrong, but I'm saying May 1st. Sorry, Joel, I don't want to put any pressure on you. But let's see if we can do May 1st.
Do you know how much, did we have any damage from trees? Is there going to be a twig pickup eventually at some point?
Well, yeah, so Joel will be organizing a rake day, absolutely, a kind of a cleanup day. That e-blast will be going out maybe once we can get out there when the snow is not there. But yeah, that'll be on.
But not like in previous years where we had ice and everything like that, and we had tons of trees up there. This is just mainly just raking leaves and stuff like that.
It'll be, yeah, that's right. There's
okay.
no major issues out there.
We were so fortunate to escape the ice storm. I mean, a lot of our friends and relatives, other courses, Muskoka's, Barrie area, they were crushed. And of course that happened a few years ago, and we were close. We had a little freezing rain, but no major concerns, which is great.
Great, that's good. So what's your date?
Well, Joel always talks about a couple of main factors: evening temperatures, getting up over zero, getting a little bit of growth throughout the whole 24-hour period. Well, that's not quite happening yet. We will need some time to dry up and firm up. I don't think it's going to be earlier than the 1st.
Yeah, I agree. I think May 1st, and that's our traditional opening anyway. In all the years I've been here, it's only been a handful of times that we haven't opened by May 1st. It's always been on May 1st usually, or the Thursday. There's a few years where we opened earlier, but I think May 1st is a reasonable opening date. Okay, so I said last time that Jim Delahunty and I were going to do a video on our way back home. We were going to play some courses. We ended up playing one. But I'll tell you, if you play this course, if you get a chance, go play Cheraw State Park. The video's at the end of this. I included at the end of this. Just take a peek at some of the holes here. Some of them are gorgeous. But the pricing for this course, like we paid $46, included a bucket of balls, the cart, everything, and the course was outstanding. It was just an outstanding course. So it's well worth it if you get a chance to go down and play. Gentlemen, we'll probably be meeting in 2 weeks just before course opening. And hey, everybody, until then, I hope to see you soon. Play well. Hello, everybody. We're here in St. Petersburg, Florida, Jim Delahunty and I, and we're about a day before we're leaving for Canada. We're going to be stopping at Cheraw State Park. Jim, you've played the course, and I'm looking forward to it. Tell us a bit about Cheraw.
Cheraw State Park is a phenomenal golf course, as the name implicates. It is in a state park, so the fees are ridiculous. I think they're about $40
With cart?
With cart, yeah. The course is a big course. It'll play back tees. It'll play over 7,000 yards. A lot of tall Carolina pines. Some forest carries over water into greens. Course is beautifully maintained. Excellent practice facility. Probably one of the, I'd say, top 10 public golf courses in the state of South Carolina.
Wow. Yeah, and I've heard a lot of good things. Our friend from down here, James Cawley, who is from Virginia, actually, he's going to Cheraw. It's in South Carolina, as I said. It's spelled Cheraw, and it's in Cheraw, South Carolina. It's Cheraw State Park. And he says that you can actually rent cabins there that are like $120 a night. They sleep 3 or 4, and so if you're looking for a golf vacation for a few days, I'll try and get some B-roll from the course when we're there, and just to show you some of the highlights. Unfortunately, we were going to play some more courses on the way up. It doesn't look like we'll have that opportunity. There's a kind of a storm brewing across the United States in the area that we're going to be at. We'll hit some rain, but we won't be able to stay and play golf those days. It'll just be too messy. So we're going to unfortunately have to, from Cheraw, we're going to go to Pennsylvania and then make our way back home to Ottawa, which Friday seems to be the best day for us to get there. So as I said, I'll try to get you some B-roll on that, and you'll be able to see some of the highlights of that course.
Yeah, hopefully the weather will cooperate, get some nice sunshine, and we'll get some video of some of the holes, and you can pass it along to the people, because it is a
and if we do, we have time, and when we stop in Pennsylvania, we'll try and do a recap. How's that?
Sounds good to me.
Yep. Well, here we are in our favorite cigar bar in South Carolina called Casa de Monte Cristo in Mooresville. We've just played an absolutely phenomenal course called Cheraw State Park golf course. I have a lot of B-roll and things. Some of those holes were just phenomenal. Jim, just take us through our round a bit, and starting from the green fees and what you got, just to start the game off.
Yeah, the green fees. I paid for my green fees with a cart and a bucket of range balls for $46.
That's phenomenal. $46. We can play this course. And by the way, don't let the price fool you. This is a great course. This is a course that, as Jim said, with all the pines, it almost reminds you of a hunt club. It's just a beautiful, beautiful place. So we get on the course and just go through some of the holes that, to you are memorable. You've played this course a lot.
I've played this course probably 40 times over the years. To me, they're all memorable, but as I said, when we made the turn after 9, the holes 12 and 13, in my mind, are the two best back-to-back par 4s I've played. You make pars on those 2 holes in a tournament, and you're gaining shots on the field.
Yeah, you've got to drive the ball, in a pretty good spot. That 13th hole, which I have video of here, you'll see. It's a dog leg left. It's 400 446 yards.
446.
446 yard par 4, but it doesn't play 446 yards because it's a dogleg left, and the second shot is straight downhill, the ditch in front of the green, and a lake behind it, a lake to the left of it, and well, I can tell you, an ugly trap to the right, which I ended up in. But what a hole!
Yeah, the strength of that golf course is the fairways are relatively generous. They're not overly tight. You do have to hit the ball pretty straight up the tee though. But the strength of this golf course is the bunkers. The bunkers are so well placed. It forces you to play, draws off the tee on certain shots, fades off the tees on other shots. You've got to hit your golf ball well to score well at that course.
Oh, no kidding. Now, a lot of the grass was still dormant. It's Bermuda grass, and the fairways were coming back nicely. The rough was a little dormant, but I'm sure if you played it in the fall or even another 3 or 4 weeks, the course would green up just unbelievable. But the greens, I can tell you right now, are phenomenal. They were just phenomenal greens. Well, I'm still surprised, as good as those greens were, and down here, you have to do it a lot. I mean, on your course at the Oaks in Inverness, I noticed it as well. You have to read grain. The grain makes such a big difference on these tight greens. The greens run around 10 normally, but if you're going down grain, they run a lot faster. You're going into the grain, they go a lot slower. We don't have to do that as much at Carleton or most of the northern courses, but down here, it's kind of important. But they run true. As long as you can read the grain, you're in good shape. And you had a good day. You had 3 birdies.
Yeah, I managed to get a couple decent shots in. Got my 3 birdies. I was happy with that. I was really happy with the condition of the greens. I've been playing Cheraw State Park since the early 2000s, and this is as good as I've seen the greens. There wasn't so much as a blemish the size of a dime anywhere on the green. They were phenomenal.
Now, here's the best part. If you want to make a golf junket down, they have a cabin you can rent. Is it one cabin or several?
Well, they have several cabins.
Several cabins.
Yeah.
It's like, is it what?
It's $120 a day for the cabin to sleep 4 people. You get a discount on the golf. They charge you $30 for your golf. So if you have 4 people in the cabin, it's $30 a piece for the stay for the night, plus $30 for your green fees. If you're staying more than one night, you can leave your clubs on the carts. They'll take the carts, charge them up overnight, bring them back to you in the morning.
It's a golf mecca, guys. You cannot go wrong. Or ladies, if you want to come out and play this particular course, Cheraw State Park. It's a little off the beaten track, but it's worth it. It's well worth it. The conditions are unbelievable, and the price is you can't beat it. Jim, thank you very much for introducing me to this course.
Right. I'm glad you enjoyed it because it's one of my favorite courses down here. And as I said to you before, or during the round, if this course was down in the Naples, Bonita Springs area, you would pay at least $200.
Oh yeah, easily. It's a beautiful course.
Yeah, it's spectacular. Absolutely spectacular.
Anyway, hopefully next year we'll get another chance to play. Thank you very much, everybody.